welcome back to my channel. It is Mary here, and today we are going to be doing another fashion critique with me. And today we are going to be talking about Ellie Saab's Spring 2026 collection from Paris Fashion Week. As you guys know, it is Paris Fashion Week, and I am going to review as many shows as I possibly can each week. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. As for some of you who have been on the channel for a while, I have a few designers that are my favorite. Schiaparelli as one, Balmain, also Elie Saab. I really love his collections, and usually they're very beautiful. They're gorgeous gowns that have so many sequins and gold and tulle, and they're really beautiful. But this collection was anything but that. I mean, he had a little sprinkle, a little bit of salt with it, but like mainly it was business wear. Now, Vogue did a write up on the collection, and I just kind of want to at least read a little bit about what they said. And this came from Vogue Runway. If you guys do not know about that website, you guys should definitely go look at it. Obviously, everybody knows Vogue, but go ahead and look at the website because a lot of the collections are there. You can get pictures and maybe even sometimes videos from the collections, and they also show all of the looks. Elie Saab did a total of 62 looks. He usually always does a good amount of looks for his collections. But they basically said, Elie Saab, master of fairy tale, glamour must have left his let me start that over. Elie Saab, master of fairy tale glamour, must have left his magic wand at home this season. Gone were the 1001 nightgowns, the gold shimmer, the embroidery that could outshine a chandelier. Instead, the show opened with Diva Cassel, daughter, in a slinky cowl pencil skirt and a silk blouse unbuttoned just so, strutting purposefully in stiletto sandals as if she were late for a meeting. Now, Elie Saab does get a little bit into this, and he does talk about the collection. He said, I won the collection to speak of a courageous woman. Saab said backstage, women are born courageous. I know that. But now the world needs them to be more fearless than ever. And so instead of spending another extravaganza in tulle and gold, Saab turned his attention to real life, or at least his seductive version of it. And so, dressing women not only for the ballroom or some grand, pricely occasion, but also for a more mundane task. The collection may not have been a mirror of his couture fantasies, but it exuded pragmatic glamour nevertheless. So, yes, his collection really was more so business attire, which I was kind of shocked to see. But we're going to go ahead and look at some of the looks. I'm trying to decide if I should do in a video, if I should just do from Vogue, just so we can kind of look at some of the looks. So you guys give me just 2 seconds. Alrighty. Usually, but yeah, let's go ahead and look at some of these looks here. Okay, so this was his first look. As you guys can see, compared to his other season, things are, I wouldn't say they're, I would say they're a little underwhelming. I mean, this was a very drastic change from what I'm used to seeing him, put out there. I mean, it's still a very gorgeous collection nonetheless. But it's definitely more so for the everyday businesswoman, I would say. It definitely kind of have some masculine silhouettes as well, but also kind of mixes it beautifully with feminine silhouettes as well. I actually really love this. This was actually my favorite. I really love Elie Saab's dresses, and they're usually so gorgeous. I even love this blouse. Like, you know, I don't know if it will be. I mean, a more fuller bosomed woman could probably wear this as well. But I actually love how this is draped. It's just draped so beautifully. I mean, just look at that drape. That is stunning. Very stunning. And I love that he didn't put any buttons on it either. But yes, with this collection, as you guys can see, there's some polka dots. There is some animal skin fabric, some leather. There is some sheer. There's some sequins here. But the color palette is pretty mundane. to say the least. It's not like his usual rainbow of colors where you has pinks and purples and yellows and all these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. It's really kind of toned down. Even this seems like it looks like it's jean fabric, but also then again it kind of looks like it's a different type of fabric as well. Almost maybe it's a jean printed fabric, but the fabric is actually something else, but it's just supposed to resemble jean and then kind of goes into like this kind of silk. That's kind of unique, kind of interesting. I haven't seen that before. But you also kind of have some of these really stiff fabrics as well, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I am seeing a lot of browns, a lot of tans. Okay, we got a pop of pink. Hallelujah. But I also do love this fringe top as well. This is gorgeous. I do love the pink also. I also love this also, once again, another beautifully draped top. I do love that he did kind of mix some of his gowns in there because I do feel like a businesswoman does want to go out sometimes want to go out late at night and maybe dress up, look good, whether it's a business event or maybe going on a really nice date, or maybe even if there's some women that really enjoy masculine silhouettes, a lot of celebrities, but they also might want to be able to, dress up for a red carpet and still look gorgeous. This is a very interesting pairing. The snake skin with the tool, like the sheer fabric. That's very interesting. But yeah. But you guys let me know, what do you guys think? I mean, I think that some of these pieces are very amazing, but it's very different from me because I'm used to seeing Ellie Saab do something different. I'm not a huge fan of the snakeskin paired with the sheer fabrics per se, or the colors. I wish there was more pops of colors. I do get that it is a really trying time in society, for everybody, Um, but it's not a bad collection, but I do see what he was trying to get at because he does do a lot of high couture, like a lot of his outfits you can kind of wear to a select few of places. This seems like he has kind of branched out more where you can wear some of his outfits at different locations and stuff like that. I mean, most of his past, this is gorgeous by the way, most of his past collections, you could wear them to like a red carpet, you could wear it to a fashion show, like you could wear it out on the town. But some of these are kind of like business as well, so it kind of mixes with business, a little bit of night wear also, and then also just like fashion events. Like there's a number of places that you can wear this, so it kind of like it's branching out to a different audience as well. But I can definitely tell that he has toned down a lot of his colors compared to past seasons. I do love that he did add some pop of colors because I do think that is important, especially for his usual audience. But I do see that this is a total 360 from what I am used to seeing from Ellie Saab for sure. But it still is beautiful nonetheless. I do absolutely love this as well. That was a really, really gorgeous. I'm just kind of seeing some of these for the first time with you guys, so I love the fringe. I think the fringe is really, really beautiful. But yes, there's Ellie Saab. Amazing, 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 amazing designer. But yes, that was really the Ellie Saab collection. It was quite interesting. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that you guys think that he should stick to what he's used to doing? For me, it's a bit of it's a huge shock, I'm guessing, because I'm used to seeing something different. And for those, I guess, who don't really know Ellie Saab, I guess I probably should try to show you guys maybe past collections just so you guys can get a feel of what he used to make. Um but yes, let's go to, let me see, cuz he usually has some really, I'm just going to kind of click through some of these images on Google cuz I mean, okay. Yeah, so this is usually what he is used to making, you guys. Like, usually there are these really, really beautiful gowns, like very like exuberant and like extravagant and really just stunning. And it kind of like has a definitely like so like an Arab flair to it, I would say. A lot of his past outfits, like I usually just love what he does. And usually he always will close out with a bridal look as well. This one's not showing up properly. But usually he will have like a bridal, he usually will close out his show with a bridal look. But yes, this is what he's used to doing. So I'm sure you guys can see what I'm saying when I'm like, okay, this is a bit of a shock for me, what he's doing here. Yeah, this was one of my favorite wedding gowns that he did. I do believe that was a wedding gown, even though it's not like the standard white dress. But yeah, even J Lo was is a huge client of his. I mean, you can always see J Lo in some type of Ellie Saab outfit, and J Lo has a very feminine um fashion sense. But yeah, so you guys see what I'm talking about, right? Like it's very different. But I do think that he is still trying his best not to go too much away from it. But I definitely would say this was very um like business bit formal business wear, I would say. But I would not say that this had like an Arab flair to it, I would say. I mean, some pieces a little bit, but not all. It is definitely different, but I do think that Ellie Saab is really amazing at what he does, and he is a phenomenal designer. I do love a lot of the pieces here. I just probably would just say that the color palette was a bit underwhelming. I do appreciate that he did put some other colors, but I would say this was not my favorite collection from Ellie Saab. But you guys let me know what you guys think of this collection down in the comment section. Yes. And let me know if you guys will want him to continue to do stuff like this, or would you guys want him to go back to like what he used to do. Like this, I absolutely do love this. I do love the color palette on her, but I do enjoy the leather and I do enjoy this skirt. It is very sexy. This was a gorgeous dress also. But yes, you guys, that is my review of the Ellie Saab collection. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Bye!